welcome to another episode of Chronicles of Life. We missed your face so much. We missed you so much. Oh my God. I miss seeing your comments. I miss seeing your likes. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Google Chrome, Zoom, and everything. LinkedIn and linked out.
We also get Steve.
Once again, I say Maraba, Osh Geldinish, Osh Buduk, and in Chinese,
Geliorum,
and in Chinese, and Kabo, in my language, Yoruba. We missed you so much. And today's episode, I promise, is going to be wonderful, interesting, educative, entertaining, interactive, social, outer, mental, physical, emotion. And my name is Abodunde Afolare Oluwatabilore Ayodeji, popularly known as Mr.
Follow.
Mr. Fowler. Don't call me Follow as long as they are paying me the money. Call me Low for. I'll take the name and take the money at the same time. And right beside me, we have our our extraordinary.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted.
I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted.
I'm sorry. Pressure to I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Right beside me, we have our extraordinary,
Okay.
our elegant, eloquent, sophisticated, supernatural, above normal, sweet.
How do you know they are sweet?
Hey, wow.
I'm very sorry.
We are sweet now, we are not bitter.
I know.
Oh, talent,
Introduce yourself.
Yes, now.
No comment.
Please help me introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kehinde Odusanya, aka Kenny Reyes. As we all know, the only Kenny Reyes we have it. It's so good to be back on today's episode. Watch out.
Welcome again, guys. My name is Okoyemi Oyebode, and like he said, the show promises to be really fun.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you now.
Peppery, sweet,
peppery, elegant, handsome,
pastor,
evangelist, ambassador,
Missionary.
supernatural, scientist, everything,
PhD
doctor, Mr.
Introduce yourself.
Hello everybody, my name is Emmanuel Akai, so please don't mind them. Maybe I said that for here we will start the complete management.
Like I said, today's episode, look at me, it's going to be wonderful, interactive, educative. I don't know why they gave me this episode. It's like they pinpointed me and said, for Larry, now you they bring problem pass. Now you they cause wahala pass. Why are you stubborn? Why?
100%.
I don't know for now.
So now you admit you're stubborn.
I'm not stubborn. They said, why are
At least.
It's
a step to admit it.
I'm not stubborn. I'm not stubborn.
Okay, let's move
My mom
forward.
says she's stubborn, stubborn shy. I'm a good boy.
Good.
Back to today's topic, we're talking about conflict management.
Okay.
How do you minimize and how do you maximize conflict among your peers? And personally, how do you deal with conflict with yourself and the outer world? Before I start, I believe everybody has a background knowledge of what conflict is. Fighting, arguments, dissolution, problems, conflict. Now, who do I start with? The ladies. How do you handle conflict management?
But why us?
Because you always like to fight.
Why us?
You always like to fight. Start.
Finish it with a condo.
Madam on blue,
Start.
The conflict has started already because why is it Madam on blue?
Do your worst. Do your worst.
What is conflict?
Madam on blue.
Do it.
Okay, for me, conflict is not being able to resolve, issues among two or more people. So that's what conflict means, basically. That's a basic definition.
Are we defining or we are maximizing and minimizing?
Well, maximizing. What is maximizing conflict and minimizing conflict?
But you only asked me what is conflict.
Yes, so that's what I did.
Okay, so how do you minimize a conflict? Because I've been accused of always dragging conflict beyond the normal.
This is a tough.
And you have been accused by the Madam on Blue. So
Yes. Yeah, and you
That's
have
why I
had
started-
conflict.
Behind the camera,
and then
a lot of
the Madam with the white earrings also had issues with him. So these are the right people talking
Why
about
is everybody
conflict.
having issues with me?
Okay,
I'm a sweet soul.
This is a tough one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I've had conflict with Mr. Follow. And you know, the conflict went a long way. Like almost
The
six,
voice is already becoming soft.
like almost 6 months. Yeah.
Wait, for
Yeah.
You were even counting days.
producer, give me microphone wire. For 6 months,
It
did you talk to yourselves?
Yes.
is not my fault.
It is
How
his
is
fault.
it my fault?
How
Okay.
do we minimize
Okay.
this?
Okay, this
Wait,
is
like for 6 months, you people did not talk to
yeah, and
yourselves.
we're working in the same
And they were passing by
the
each
same
other.
organization.
I can't relate, I'm sorry. I have no idea
So,
what I'm talking about.
For me, this is what really went wrong. For me, I believe when a lady and a guy, they have conflicts. Yes, we always believe the saying that ladies will always act like ladies,
Okay.
and men should always act
Like
like
men.
men. I know there are some ladies that will push men to the wall.
Yeah.
That at that point, men will even act like ladies.
Mm-hmm.
But when you sit down and you view the conflict, you view that, okay, this thing that actually happened between me and this person is nothing, serious, that deep, that would have caused us not to talk
Let me help you.
for 6 months.
Let me help you with what just happened.
Okay.
Now, we need to understand that as human beings, we are different people.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you are different from him, I'm different from you. We're not raised the same way, we're not born the same way and everything. But the problem with many of us is, many times, the reason why we have conflict with people is that we attach what we say to our identity. So to you personally, it's like they are not attacking what you said alone. It's like your identity, who you believe, what you believe about that situation. So you not take it personal. For example, we can be arguing about the fact that you wore blue. I love blue.
Okay.
Maybe you wore the blue to prepare your ex, for example. And then I said, oh, madam on blue. And to all of us, we are laughing. But that blue makes you remember the person you have dated before.
Yeah.
And blue now becomes a problem
For you
for
to wear, yeah.
us. So as human beings, no matter what you're going through, don't attach your identity to certain situations. Also, because we're having problems doesn't mean that it should affect our goals. We are working together. I can have a problem with you, it's not a problem, we'll settle it. But we have a goal to achieve, we have business to do, we have money to make. You the beef, we get beef. Let's make money first, then we'll come and sort out the beef later.
Beef will
Do you understand? That's why you see sometimes married people, they are fighting with themselves, they are not sleeping on the same bed, but they have to take care of the children. Oh yeah, you go and bath.
Go and get your mommy.
You go and try to get to
Your
school.
daddy.
So listen, there is still a goal, and then one day they're like, I beg, I'll give you a kiss, and then they settle the whole matter. Why? Because there is something to do. So like I feel for everybody watching, don't attach your problem to the goals, otherwise it's gonna weigh you down.
And don't attach something that really affected me when we had, conflict was emotions. Emotions.
And do you know why
Yes.
why your
Because
emotion
I'm
was
a very
attached?
emotional person.
Do you know why your emotion was attached to him? It's because you've developed a level of closeness.
With him as my
A
friend.
random
you
person can do
understand?
that thing to you.
And I might not even take it
But
personal.
because you developed a level
Yes.
of emotion. So
Yes.
it's like what they are hurting is not just you, they are hurting
Like the whole me, like everything about me. So and he knew my weakness.
exactly.
He knew that that Kenny cannot last 2 days, 3 days without talking to me. And I showed him.
Are you the oxygen he's
That
breathing? Are you
I showed him that if
And
you
you can do
are crazy,
dancing.
then Emi gong balori
But
me.
the funny part was that I woke up in the morning, I had my bath, went to work, and I came
Okay,
back
and you did not greet me.
Well, you were not me.
You did not greet
I
me.
understand.
You understand? And I decided that okay, let's go on. Let's let the boat keep
Okay,
sailing.
guys,
Now,
let's
to
not
bring it to my next question now, how do you handle a conflict when you know that, okay, it is this person's nature?
I'll call you
What
out.
are you saying this person
This is-
nature?
okay.
I'll call
Let's
you
all
out.
the time.
If I have a problem with you, I'll call you out.
So
all the
any
time.
little thing is my nature. Any little thing is my nature.
okay,
Is that
now,
what you're
okay,
telling me?
Okay,
First off,
let me use myself for an example.
Okay.
I believe everybody that must have had conflict with me in the past or having conflict currently
Presently.
or presently, they have this nature that Fulani is a very rural, rugged person. So they be like, okay, yes, so I expect this from Falani. This is how he is. This is his nature. So how do you handle people with that kind of nature? For example, you know that, okay, like me and you were talking before this show. You said, okay, yes, so you witnessed a conflict between me and somebody, which made you decide that, okay, yes, so you not love to have conflict with me because this is my nature of handling conflicts. So how do you handle such people that have they know how to maximize and stretch conflict instead of just rounding up the conflict in a day or in an hour?
First of understanding who this other person is. Like I said before that I already knew. I witnessed this whole conflict that happened between them. And the day we had maybe a conflict, I determined that day that I'm never taking it beyond where we were. So immediately we had it, those. The next moment it continues because no, I don't have the energy.
And I even think we've actually had issues like that. Like
I don't have the energy.
We disagree now, and the next moment we're eating from the same place.
I don't have the energy to continue the next day. So I think it's best we understand people that this person has energy, but me I don't. So it has to go. Okay. And unless maybe the person doesn't, I now greet the person and the person doesn't answer me. Yeah. And also communication also.
It's also very important.
It's very important. It was saying before that I offend you. Before I also know how to actually drag. But the moment I realize that it diffuses and then I don't get the justice I want.
Yeah.
Let us call each other out. Yeah. Well, this is what you did. I told a friend of mine that you did this, and the first thing they said was thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
I'm like that.
Please, so I don't know how to put something in my mind.
So it's best. Ever since I knew that or else I would just say I didn't get the justice I deserve and all of that.
But can I say something? Please, can I say something?
I'm sorry to cut you short. And the problem is because I'm that kind of person. I don't know when I've offended people. And if you don't call me out, it's a problem. And me, I'll be living my life is you that will be carrying the
Hey, that's the problem.
And
then
when I'm supposed to do so, in fact, this one I remember something. Somebody was telling me that she did something and then I responded. And then she like when I was praying, she refused to say amen. Right? Yes, like it was that bad. When I was praying one day, she refused to say amen, and she said all her friends were sharing testimony of that prayer I did. She was not came to meet me. I was like, bros, this thing has been going on for 6 months. I said, what? She said she did. I'm not joking. Maybe even a year. She said she did something. I was like, wait. He said it was one of her friends that she told. The friend said, go and meet a Kaiser and tell you. So when she came to tell me, I was like, this is what happened. So for the past 1 year, you have not been saying amen. I said, so it has been to your disadvantage,
so you miss your
right?
Blessings.
You are the one that lost out. So if something I've learned, I think people, and like I have some psychological facts, people that like to remain in conflicts and crazy situations are psychologically unstable, and it's a trauma response.
I don't buy that.
You can
see. I don't buy that. I don't. So I have.
Why will you always fight with everybody?
See.
Or why will you stay long?
Let me explain.
How on earth do you guys have 6 months?
See, that would be the first fight in my life.
That was 6
months.
Okay, how do I explain to you that this thing doesn't even cross my mind unless I see the person face to face?
That's what I'm saying.
So you
saw
the person. Why can't you walk up?
Kenny, this is what's going on. I'm not.
Kenny, it's about
we are all human beings. This is another thing. We are all human beings and we operate with energy and vibe. The moment you notice something is wrong, my brother, let's not pretend.
Yes.
Okay, the way you spoke to me, I did not like it. What happened? This vibe has changed. Because the problem we have is, we now try to prove, I'm not going to talk to this person. I'm like, what if the person, God forbid, the person dies tomorrow?
Even the Bible supports it, confess your fault one to another. Simple.
And we take this thing, let's even mention the fact that some siblings are fighting today, siblings that don't like themselves.
Yeah. And now the
that's
children
why
are
trauma.
Yes,
some siblings will say that my daddy preferred you when we were small. Let's not even go there.
Really?
Still, I know some, they don't talk. Why? The daddy was always choosing his elder brother, and the daddy was not choosing her. And look at what even happened to, is it Jacob and Esau?
Esau, yeah.
Yes, the Bible confirmed that even Isaac loved, he showed partiality to Esau.
So imagine that kind of family being raised up in a place where they prefer another person to you. Are you ever going to settle the conflict? Okay, let's talk about parents that one child is the one always giving the parents money. And the firstborn, God, okay, thank God I have. But let's say the first son doesn't have as much as the last born, and then everybody in the family is hyping the last born that is giving money. I know that, to be honest, we need money to sort out our bills. Yes. But how will the first born feel?
it leads to, you
A
know,
lot of
doing jabs to each other, killing your
Yes.
brothers, you know.
And it can even affect generations coming.
I saw something on social media. Parents, please write your will. Your children don't love themselves as much as you think. Can I say it again?
Really?
Parents, please write your will. Because some of your children don't love themselves as much as you think.
That's bad.
Everybody's quiet.
Yeah.
I think.
But I really can't relate to that siblings not loving each other. That's why I would just say that if you have siblings that love you, like you people love each other, almost keep that
the
circle,
energy.
keep the energy. Because there are a lot of siblings out there that do not even have, you know, one
Simple
iota of
affection
love for
for
their brother or sister.
I
And
know
it
how to
happens
get
very well.
in
Yes.
a way I can relate because I can say it was the death of my dad. God bless his soul. That brought me and my brother closer because we're like we started we're like okay now Popsy don't go. Who will take care of my mom?
But like, were you guys fighting before that time?
We don't talk.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah,
We don't talk.
You and your elder brother.
Yes. Okay.
That's never happened to me before.
As soon as my brother finished SS3 university, he has no reason nothing to do in the house again.
Yeah.
And me, as soon as I finished, I went away. So we had nothing to bring us together to talk. Only happy birthday.
Me and my twin sister will fight now.
Oh,
The next second.
twin?
Yes,
I'm
now.
just finding like so many.
Kẹ́hìndé. 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 Taiwo,
To be
Kẹ́hìndé.
very honest, my head don't go there.
No,
She's a split image of my
Serious.
sister. Like she's like the first I
This is not cute. Oh, sorry.
We'll fight
Okay.
now. The next 5 minutes. We don't dey talk again, we don't dey gist. Did you see that thing on internet? You understand? Even you, if you are a third party in me and my twin sister, like ìwọ ló máa forí kó gbogbo ẹ̀.
And I want to say that about people in relationship. Like my brother over here.
Yes.
If they fight, you go set. They will use your headset.
Yes.
So just people in love. Like him, I'm avoiding. God bless you. Guys are really fine. But now another thing, like I want us to look at this. Must you settle fights with everybody?
like is everybody that deserves to settle fight?
Yes, like must you settle a situation with everybody? Like are there not people where you're like, I'm done?
Just be
like
at
is there like is there like a
peace.
you know is there a point where you can't do this anymore?
You guys might not talk,
But
you
just
might
be
not
at
relate
peace
anymore,
with
but
them.
just be at peace.
With them.
For example, somebody tries to poison you. What peace are you going to be at? with such a
No,
person?
now
Or somebody
that
tries to
boundaries,
steal you.
boundaries.
No, but poison is not conflict anymore.
But poison is not conflict anymore.
This is
When
another approach now.
No, that one is
I'm
You
sorry.
you have a man and your bestie is
Is clenching.
trying to.
We
Are
shall.
you going to
Àti
avoid
man
con-
àti bestie ó ti lọ nìyẹn. Ó ti lọ.
I don't know if you understand.
AK-47.
But I think the longest
But that's
I've
not- that's
gone
it.
for conflict is like
Is this
If my besties, if my
what 6 months we learn work now.
you said
years.
it's
I
gone
don't
for
know,
2
2
years
years.
Then
conflict.
this thing
No,
is
you
not
have
just
to
on
change.
them.
I just don't.
it's
I,
not
see,
on. That's
don't-
why I
this
keep
is
saying
very
it is
clear.
on
why
you.
is nobody here
Yes,
understanding?
this is
I
very
don't
2
notice-
years.
I don't notice the person.
Don't say you don't notice. We
You
need
become
we
blank.
need ourselves
See,
to raise each other in
I
life.
was explaining to my friend that the reason why I chose to follow this path is because people that know me know that Fola is a very friendly person. The same energy I give to friendship, same energy I give to conflict. You understand?
Oh.
And I believe everybody
Right.
has this mentality that okay,
Yeah.
this boy is too friendly for him to do something like this. Make I shock now once in a while. You
So
understand?
yeah, you shot someone for 2 years.
Yes, I'm saying it's
Wow.
don't get me wrong. you
No,
understand?
of course.
I feel like okay. I was saying it a few minutes ago that
Yeah.
that 90% of the friends I have, I initiate the conversations. I noticed it. I'm not joking now.
Then you are the one that has okay. I think we
I
have to
think I'm
conversate.
too jovial. That's
No.
the issue.
You are
You
not
see that?
too jovial.
You see that?
There's nobody that is not
I
jovial.
don't have any
Can I
problem.
just say something? And I want to say something here. I think many times we as individuals we're the one making a mistake. Not everybody is your friend.
Yes. Not
There is a
everybody.
level of acquaintance.
So now
There's a
conflict.
level of friendship. There's
Okay.
a level of this person is my church
Yeah,
member.
yes.
There's a level of this person is a student in my class.
Yeah,
There's a level of this
colleagues,
person is my
yeah,
colleagues at work.
colleagues,
There's a level of
yeah.
this person is my friend because it's not everybody you bring into your room. Some people are supposed to stay outside the compound.
Yes.
Some people are supposed to stay
Yes.
in the compound.
Some people are supposed to stay in the dining
Some people are
room.
supposed to stay in the dining room too far. They won't follow you chop. Some people are supposed to sit on the couch. Some people will sit on the dining room. Not everybody can. In fact, not everybody can enter your room. and sit on the bed.
Definitely.
You have to you're the one having issues with not categorizing. And I say this all the time. I'm a very friendly person, but I don't have many friends. And everybody thinks I'm their friend.
Yeah.
But I have my boundary. I'm one of the most friendly people you will meet. But if you ask me who are my friends, I can count them. But you think the whole of Istanbul is my friend.
Your friend.
Because why everybody
That's
will shop
the
for
way.
them.
Just
Because I put extra love for people.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're having an event, if anything, you will not even save my number. Right, but you're having something that will turn up for you because I value acquaintance in my life. I value my classmates. I value my church members. I value everybody. But my friends, they are few.
I also learned from that it's very good to place value on people, whether they're acquaintances or not, because when you place value on them, anything that would make you guys to want to drift unnecessarily apart, you just believe that this person is valuable. We don't have to fight this.
And if you don't have me, and if you don't have me in my life, is your loss. Because I'm not valuable as a person.
Yes,
so I'm one person that
value yourself and value others.
Value yourself first.
Value yourself first.
Yeah, I cannot fight.
Okay, so is it safe to say that conflict is my own strategy of knowing my true friends?
Conflict cannot be your strategy of knowing your true friends.
You cannot have conflict.
What do people want from me exactly?
It cannot, my brother, it cannot.
Okay, Abodunde Afolani Oluwatamilore Ayodeji is valuable. And if you choose to walk out,
okay, sorry.
Choose to stay, you stay. See, as long as you're in my life, I will annoy you.
And
You can you see? As long as you will annoy me.
Another thing is, are you going about looking for people to annoy you or you to annoy them? What's your perspective?
I'm going to see.
Are you going about your normal life and then you have for example?
I've had conflict.
It happens with Kenny.
Okay.
I have conflicts with my office people. I think it's something we should talk about. But then I tell them, this situation is too small for us to interrupt the lives that we are impacting here.
Definitely.
So you have an issues. You have some issues with me. Let's sort it out
now. Exactly.
You don't want to talk to me next week. That's your cup of tea. I don't have a problem with that. But right now, we have to sort out something because somebody's destiny is reliant on our cooperation. So I'm not going about trying to look for people to have conflict with. It doesn't make sense that
conflict really
you be a
happens
loving
anytime.
person.
Yeah.
And we even need to talk about this forgiveness and forbearance. Many of these small things we are doing is forbearance that we don't have. Forgiveness is God bless you, Kotoja. Forgiveness is I forgive you. But forbearance means I forgive you ahead for what you still do in future.
This shouldn't spoil our friendship.
It's too small.
Like I will buy the idea. You said some people are too valuable for me to even pick up conflict.
Like me.
It's like we will see the fight ahead.
Yeah, and then
pull it back.
Yeah.
But some people, if I see the fight, I embrace it.
Like me.
Let me know this person's threshold.
And then do you always fight with girls?
I think
girls more.
I can list. I can sit down and list.
The
six girls that did that. Yes, we used to be very close, but
now you're no longer close.
Like me now, you're no longer close with me.
They come with it. Say that. But okay, which brings me to my next question.
Yeah.
Still on that conflict management. How do you approach one, and how do you handle confrontations
from people
approach
and
handle confrontation, especially when the person is coming angrily and you are also very angry.
Okay, this is one mistake I would never make.
Before I go, I walk out till I'm calm. Because I will never approach you angrily.
And some people do not like that walking out thing because it seems disrespectful.
One thing,
something happened in church. Okay, let's
Fola will be fighting with someone. Fola can tell me there was a day me and Fola we had issues. Fola told me, he said, "Get out of my house." That was what he said. He said, "This is the day." I said, "Me Fola, get out of your house." Like I was telling him, I said, "Me Fola, get out." You are telling me a lady to walk out of your house. Get out of. It was Dara seeing me that did not allow us fight.
I will introduce you
that day. It was Dara seeing me that did not allow us fight that day.
Now this is one mistake I do not make, and I feel like everybody needs to learn. You don't settle issues with people in front of other people.
Yes.
Because they will feel bad, feel ashamed, or may feel coerced. So this has happened with me, with you. There was a day it happened. I was like, let's go inside the office. Went somewhere, locked the door. You shout, I shout. We calm down, we move on. I will not shout at her in front of the church.
Yeah.
Or in front of people. I will not allow her shout at me in front of people.
That's bad.
We were supposed to talk outside. I said, no, man, wait, let's go inside. We went inside, we closed the door. Same thing with me and Mr. Francis. Same thing with me and a lot of, even in my office, I have, like, for example, I'm supervising middle school, so I have issues with some people, and like this teacher is not doing what they're supposed to do. I will not attack that person in front of everybody. I'll call the teacher out, take the teacher to an empty room, lock the door, make sure that nobody's listening, and right there and then, what's going on? The teacher gets angry, flares up. Okay, you finish flaring up, calm down, I say my parts. And in fact, sometimes, and I feel people don't do this, sometimes I take paper and I write. Because it's like the thing that they are is clustering your mind. You don't even know what exactly is the issue you are fighting about. Maybe is this, oh, I don't like blue. I don't know how I'm tackling blue. I don't like, because my babe likes blue too, so, you know. So maybe, for example, I don't like blue. Or maybe you did something that is wrong for me, but then you now start seeing small things that they are doing is not irritating you. Have you been like that before?
Yeah.
Because you're vexed for them. So, look at how you even carry the spoon to eat.
Before,
Is this
not laugh.
Do you understand?
That's funny.
So take the person to a room, lock the door, have that conversation with yourself. If you say you walk out, walking out may not happen, it may not work all the time, especially for couples. Most times with women, they always like there.
Yes, women, we don't like when you walk out on
Is
us.
it gender issue? Because if
Yes,
it's gender, then
we
there's
don't
something
like
you need to see
it.
therapist.
Because we feel like you
You are walking out
disrespect
on
us when you walk out on
and
us.
we as adults, and I'm sorry that I'm the one talking like, because I have background in psychology as well. We as adults, why are we afraid of facing conflict head on? That thing is a trauma response. You don't want to fight. And the problem is, as humans, I have that perspective. I say this all the time. I've even told people that have worked with me, I said we will fight. But you know one thing we'll never do is that we'll go and sleep and not settle the fight. Call me out immediately.
Yes.
And I will stand in front of the hard truth. Emmanuel, I hate you. Emmanuel, I dislike you. Emmanuel, what you did is wrong. And I explain. That time, I was actually doing this. That's why you thought I ignored you. Face it head on. Settle, I love you, or I like you, thank you for telling me, I appreciate you, and move on. Because you can walk out and it will pile up.
Yes.
And the problem will have interest.
And I also want to add that when someone confronts us, let's also listen from the perspective of wanting to understand them.
That wanting to respond.
A lot of time, as you want that person, as the person is dropping
You
it
too,
down,
you
you
want
too
to
want to
do
drop
yours.
it, so it'll be like bomb.
Yes.
Let us understand what is this person actually trying to communicate
Yes,
with
preach.
me. And you know, from there you see what is wrong. Maybe you're even the one that went wrong.
Yeah.
From there you can calm down and say, I'm me wrong.
And sometimes we know we are wrong, we don't want to.
That is where allowing us to understand that this is what this person is complaining about. But when we say, oh, Kungo everything just
Fine,
like
fine.
that.
And one thing I want to say is,
Ambulance.
and I want Mr. Fala to also, learn from it. No.
No, but
I think
I
I'm
want
loving
to
this
say-
show.
wait.
Wait, Mr.
See,
Fala.
I believe, see, okay, viewers out there, I'm a sweet boy.
No, he's actually a sweet
He's
boy.
an amazing
He's
guy.
an amazing guy.
Fola, see, I have learned conflict management, I've learned anger management, and I've learned how to deal with approaches. Normally, if you vex me, I walk up to you and I get my kofu. I'll give you I'll walk out.
Not lock up.
Understand? But see, I learned it that okay, if you are see, the issue with anger is that you say things that you end up regretting, or the issue with anger is that you will not deal with the problem, you deal with how you are feeling at the moment. So if you vex me and okay, for example now, you do something very, very offensive, and I walk up to you and I'll be like, are you okay in the head? Will you be happy? You'll be happy now. So me, I pause, and I have this feeling that okay, this person is close to me, we can figure out how to mess up one or two.
They can't figure out if you don't tell them.
Yes.
Okay, for example now, I had an issue recently and the person went to meet somebody and I was like, why is Fala not talking to me? What did I do? Excuse me, please. Why can't you come and
Why do you have to meet the third
I
person?
another thing too.
Yes.
You are fighting with somebody.
Yeah,
that
he
doesn't
triggers
tell
me.
them.
Yes,
me.
triggers
That's wrong.
So even you know saying they follow me fight, you know saying you mess up.
So why not just go
Why
meet
don't you
that
go and
person as
meet me?
adults in
You
this
understand?
year?
And
You guys-
you know what you did, you understand? But why are you not trying to sugarcoat it? Fulani is this Jovia person.
Why do you feel you are calling the person out?
I'm not calling anybody. I'm not
Okay,
saying
I want to
anything.
say
mention
something.
name.
I want to say something from my own point of view. You know how we can also manage conflict. For me, I'm a kind of person that I am very quick to say sorry. I'm very, very quick. Not everybody knows how to say sorry. You understand? He doesn't.
I would say.
He doesn't know how to say sorry.
Sincerely speaking, now, okay, I think an eye opener is when I entered the relationship. When I be like, okay, yes, so if conflict happen at that
Yes,
spot,
you have to say yes.
Somebody back cool. And they say, if you walk away, I'm going to lose. Immediately, I'm like, okay, yes,
Because
sit
for
down,
me,
sit
actually,
down,
if you are having issues with me and you come to meet me, when I'm angry, you see my voice will be shaking. It will look like I want to cry. That's the kind of person I am. You understand? So when we are resolving conflict, I'm always very quick to say sorry because I'm a kind of person. When I put something in mind that me and this person, if I see that person, my mind will be skipping. I will not be able to. I will not be able to pass. You understand? I will not be able to pass where that person is passing. If I see that person from afar, I might want to wait. Let that person go first. So I don't like that kind of life. I don't like that kind of lifestyle. So sometimes I can always be the one to even come and meet you. That this is what you did to me that I do not like and all of that. And we settle. And I'm always quick. Sometimes I can say most of my friends' conflict, I'm always the first person to say sorry. So I think sorry goes a long way.
Even when you are right or we are
yes.
Sorry goes a long way. Even to the younger ones. There was a time I did something and I think I misjudged the matter with my student. Do you know? That was the first time I knew that it's painful for an adult to say sorry to a child. It's a painful process, sincerely for me. I knew that I needed to apologize to that guy in front of everyone, and then I was not bringing the whole situation step by step, like I'm really sorry for that. And no, the child was just like, okay, miss, like okay, now we finish this. And
so
it's very important.
Like,
yes. So saying sorry is really, really important.
I remember the first time me and Kenny fought. That was at the mall. We went to see a movie.
You people
we are rounding up now. Okay. Say sorry to each other.
Okay,
no, we are not fighting.
No,
it's been long.
Please, let's tell you.
Like 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
It's like 2 years ago.
Tell the viewers learn how to say sorry.
It's a funny story, you understand?
Can we say it together? Tell the viewers learn how to say sorry.
Learn how to say sorry.
Even when you are right or when you are wrong.
Yes, even when you are right.
I love topics like this. You know, it makes me air my opinion and air my how I feel. Understand? How I've been misjudged and misunderstood. I'm sweet.
Oh
yes,
it's sweet.
I say sweet.
I'm sweeter.
Sweet.
I am sweet.
What's talent?
Thank you. And I believe that along the line, this topic is unending because I want us to trash an issue on anger. It's mostly anger that leads to conflict management. And once again, we say thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank
and
you.
hope to see you in our next episode. Don't forget, resolve the conflict now.
Yes.
Don't be like Fola. Bye.
Bye.